this particular recipe, your husband or your fiancé or your boyfriend or whosoever is going to madly in love with you, is going to be in love with you, that he will always want you around him or around her, or he or she will always give you whatever you demanded, as long as the person has it. And this person will love you unconditionally, like you will so dear to you, will so mean to you, that he or she will always want to be with you. So this particular recipe is a natural way to attract the love of your loved ones in your life. So stay tuned while I share with you. Good morning to you all. Thank you all for stopping by. If you are new in my channel, my name is Promise. Thank you for stopping, and please subscribe to my channel. In this channel, I share about the spiritual tips, how to use natural things for spiritual use. So if you find it helpful and you want to learn more, please do subscribe, and don't forget to ring the bell notification so you will always get notified whenever I upload a new video. And for my returning subscribers, thank you very much for coming back. I love you all and stay blessed. So guys, I am talking today. Are you a married woman that is losing the love of the husband? Like your husband doesn't love you anymore. The love that he has with you when you started are not the way it is because of one reason or the other. Or are you the type that maybe your wife is not loving you again, and you want your wife to love you, you want her to yourself, you want the attention, you want the marriage to be so sweet and lovely? So this recipe is as well for you. So for my single ladies, like your fiancé or your boyfriend, that you want them to love you all alone, you want the attention, you want them like to be so mean to you, to always be with you, try this recipe, and believe you me, you are going to run away, or you're going to run away from this love. Believe me, it's just natural things without anything. Now, but before I go on to this video, please, if you're a single lady, don't do this thing on a married man, because if you do it with a married man, it's going to backfire. Like he's not going to work, and the reverse may be the case. So don't you ever try this recipe on somebody's husband. Do it on your single guy, either your fiancé or your boyfriend. Maybe you don't see it because of some dirty issue, or because of some things. The love that he or she has with you is no more the way it is, and maybe you want him or her back as a result of your reason. All right. So, and again, let me tell you another thing. First of all, before you go on to do this recipe, ask yourself, why did this love like reduce? If you're a married woman or a married man, this is what you should ask yourself. Why is my husband did not love me again? Is he as a result of his looking outside, or is he as a result of his listening to gossip? But please, if it's as a result of your character as a woman, please work on your character. Because even if your husband left you and you try this recipe and he comes back, and maybe the reason why he left is as a result of bad character, bad energy and all that, I am not giving you guarantee, because these things are natural things that work with the universe. In a situation whereby a man will come into his or her house without having peace, without having being angry all the time, believe you me, it not all go well. So you need to watch yourself. Make sure that you try your strength, like you try your possible best, but maybe there is something that is distracting that love. Go ahead and try this recipe, and I promise you, you are not going to regret it. So in doing this particular thing, number one thing that you need to do, number one, is get a plain sheet of paper. All right, get paper like this, or if you get a plain sheet, mostly plain sheet is more okay, but if you don't have, get a white paper like this. Now another thing you need to get is this blue pen. Get this blue pen. Okay, when you get your blue pen, you are going to write the name of that person for 7 times. Okay, let's assume the name of the person is Promise. Let me just say Promise. Promise Grace, for example. So you are going to write Promise Grace. Okay, you see it, Promise Grace. All right, now you're going to write it another one, Promise Grace. Promise Grace. You're going to write it like this for 7 times, like 7 names. Okay, now when you write it, I'm going to teach you different things to do so that the love will be as sweet as honey, as sweet as sugar. But please don't call me when twins come. me I know dey for that one, because you will always be there. So now you are going to write it, promise grace, like that 7 times. Tear out the paper you've written it, for example. Get another paper again, still write promise grace, the name of the person, either your wife or your husband, or either the man's name or the woman's name. So you are going to write it again for 7 times. So after you done writing it, now first of all you now cut it. First of all, you are going to use this particular one. Get yourself a sugar. So this is my sugar now. Okay, so this is my sugar. You are going to get a sugar, for example. So this is the sugar. You are going to be dropping it on the names of that particular person. Number 1, you have written promise grace. You drop this sugar on it. For example, you drop sugar on it. I don't know if somebody can see it. You drop sugar on it. So guys, so when you write promise grace, you put in sugar on each of the names. When you put in the sugar, please take this thing very serious. It works very well, believe you me. So when you put in it, you are going to be calling it. If it's your husband or your wife, you begin to call his or name and be folding this and be praying. Tell God that this is sugar. That you begin to call the name. That wherever he is, may he remember, or may she remember, the sweet moment that both of you shared together. That whatever that is sweet, that the good moment that you both enjoy together, where I know they dear. Now you go tell me that one. So you just be folding it as you are doing all these things. Be folding it. Then after you done folding, you hold it and begin call the name of the person for 7 times. Now begin to say everything you want. You want him back. You want him to come back and love you. You want him to come back and be with you. You want him to come back and take care of you and take care of the children and all that. Please, if you're a single lady, don't do this on a married man. If you do it on a married man, you are just piling your future. My own, I'm not here for entertainment. I'm here to tell you the truth. We are working with the universe. We are working with the natural thing. So you need to be very, very sincere to yourself. So after that, okay, after you're done folding it, this particular one, you're going to burn it. All right, after that, this particular one, you're going to burn it. This one is gone. Now another name that you have already written, all right, that another name that you already written, you are going to now cut it again. Let's assume this is another paper. Now you are going to, after writing the names 7 times, you are writing both the names. After writing the name, you are going to fold it again like this. Now you get a plastic like this, or anything that has cover that you know you can put water inside. So you get it. Let's assume I'm using this to show you now. So now this thing is blocked. So you are going to carry the name of that person, put it inside this rubber. Sorry, the water inside here is blocked already. So you are going to use this thing and put it inside like this. Okay, now when you put it inside, now the name, now you are going to get sugar. Let me use this thing for example. So you can use teaspoon. 3 tablespoons. Maybe you take it half, depending on the quantity, how big the spoon is. You add it inside that water and that name. All right, now you get yourself a sea salt. Please, sea salt, not cooking salt. I mean sea salt. Now get yourself a sea salt. If you are using the countable sea salt like mine, you see my own is countable, is very big, countable. If you are using like this type, you count 7 pieces of it and add it in that water. If you are using the powdered sea salt, you still use the tablespoon. Take just small pinch of it 3 times, add it inside that water. Now you are going to use the cover and cover it. All right, when you cover it, you call the name of that your partner 7 times and begin to say that particular lovely thing again, calling him that wherever he is, that as his name has joined this thing that is full of sweetness, that let him begin to remember the sweet moment that both of you shared together. If it's as a result of your character that made him or her to leave you or left you, just tell God that he should forgive you. Call him as he's coming back. You are going to give him or her peace on this day. So begin to pray. After praying, go at a safe place and drop this water. Don't ask me what will you do. Anytime you are tired of that love, anytime you are tired of that lovely that you know that is too much, you just go and open it and pour it away. But as long as you still needed that love, by the grace of God, believe me, this is the natural thing. You just still cover it and keep it as a safe place. I'm not saying if somebody open it that the love will scatter. No, believe me, it will not. But just keep it. Okay? Then after you've done that, just drop it and see what is going to happen. And like I said, finally, do it on your husband, that you notice that maybe the love that he has on you or with you is reducing, or maybe he's the type that is always looking outside. He doesn't want to stay with you. He's always put his attention out and you want his attention to yourself. Try this particular recipe while praying. When you keep it, okay, you can keep it in a month, you can keep it in 7 days, you can keep it, depend on you. So, and believe me, those things is going to stand. If your spirit tells you to pour it away, go ahead and pour it away. Nothing will happen. It's not juju. This is natural thing, and that love will still remain. That love will still act like that, because that man is your husband, that man is your wife, is your fiancé. But because of, as a result of bad energy or some reasons, it's making the love not to be the way it is. Try this recipe and see how that love will come back to normal again. Thank you for watching. I wish I share with you, and I hope you find it helpful. If you do, don't forget to give the video a thumbs up, subscribe and share, and see you in my next video. Stay blessed. Bye.